everybody, Glenn here, and I've got a subscription box for you today. Today I'm going to go over the BAM box. Now this is the BAM box for February. It is the 90s theme BAM box. Now BAM box is coming off of a very exciting month last month. They had their 1-year anniversary, and they had such a great idea. Their box was centered around callbacks to their previous year of boxes. So a lot of items that were similar or made you think of great items that they had in their boxes months prior. So I just thought that was a great concept. I'm anxious to kind of get into the second year of BAM box and their regular boxes to see what they came up with. Now, one thing with subscription boxes that I'm going to do a little bit differently is I tend to basically review boxes based on if I like the items or not. That's going to be still the main focus in my suggestions to you. Still obviously I'm using my own personal preferences and likes and dislikes to review these boxes, but I'm also going to kind of review them against what the box is supposed to be, according to the creators, according to what boxes they've put out in the past. My unboxings and it's not so often that I come across a new box anymore. When I do, it's a really fun and exciting experience, but normally the boxes that I do, I've gotten quite a few of them, so I know what they're supposed to be. I know what they're going for, what kind of audience they're looking for. The easiest way to do it is most of these boxes, their websites say, hey, this is what we're all about. This is what our boxes are trying to accomplish. So in the BAM boxes case, right from their website, what's included in the BAM box, what is their focus? Their focus is on art, autographs, comics, pins, and collectibles. That is the BAM box in a nutshell. So when I go over the BAM box, that's what I'm looking for, whether they are holding true to what they want to do in the box and how successful are they. So let us hit up this month's BAM box. All right. It's kind of a not too thin, not too thick BAM box this time. The boxes generally vary. All right, we've got pins to start with. Pins, one of their focuses. And this being the 90s box, this is 2 pins. And it's a pair of, and they call them parody pins, a pair of 90s sneakers. So you got the yellow sneakers there. Pretty cool. Let's see. Looks like it says all pins are limited release. So BAM box, generally their pins are made for them. So these aren't bad. They stick to the theme, 90s sneakers. And they vary sometimes as well. So these might be the pins that everybody gets and might not. But we'll find out here in a minute. All right. Here we go. What do we go with first? Let's go with this one because I can't really tell what it is. Oh, okay. This got a tie tag on it, so it looks like it's a Beanie Baby. And that's indeed what it is. Looks like a bear of some sort. So I'll have to look up this one. That's interesting. Original Beanie Baby. I've never much been into these, but again, these have a 90s flavor to them. And I guess you could call it a collectible, right? Would kind of depend on the rarity or the, just a regular old Beanie Baby you could get. They actually sell Beanie Babies outside of the movie theaters that I go to, which is really weird. I don't know if it's a Regal thing, but there's a whole big old stand set up that has a bunch of Beanie Babies in it. So, again, they're not that rare. Obviously, you can find them anywhere. But as a 90s collectible, these were obviously the big time. All right, we've got a rolled up, looks like a print of some sort. Little mini poster. All right, it's a parody fight poster. This one is Saved by the Bell. AC Slater versus Zach Morris. That's definitely 90s. Okay. It says 17 out of 2,000. I don't know how much that means. I mean, if you sell 5,000 boxes or 2,000 boxes, I mean, that number is kind of relative. If this were some sort of collectible that was in, came from Comic-Cons or something, it might mean more. But not knowing how many boxes there are and how many of these different posters there are, what variants there are, it doesn't mean a whole lot. This one is kind of iffy. It doesn't look like, it's not very imaginative. There's just been a ton of these type of wannabe fight posters, whether they be on t-shirts or little mini posters like this. Not a great job with the graphics. I see what they're going there with AC versus Zack. That got their heads on the boxers' bodies, but it just, I don't know. There's not much to it. It seems kind of a whole lot of nothing. It's let's stick as many references to Saved by the Bell in a fight poster as we can. So just kind of odd. So there's that. All right, we've got a box here from Boston Creative Company, BostonCreativeProducts.com, and it is a spoon. Okay, No Soup for You. This is a Seinfeld reference, right? That's very 90s. No Soup for You. Nothing else really etched on it. Just a spoon that says No Soup for You. No, it's a regular spoon. I'm not really kind of getting this. I get what it's from, but there's nothing indicating. There's no picture on it. There's obviously no autograph on it, and I wouldn't really call it a collectible. It's just something silly kind of thrown in there. I'm not really sure what they're going for with that, but there's that. And lastly, looks like we've got a hockey puck. So we've got plain black hockey puck. It's got a little BAM sticker on the back. Plain black hockey puck with some gold or silver signage there. And the card that was inside says this official size hockey puck has been hand signed by Matt Doherty, who played Les Averman in the Mighty Ducks movie franchise, during a private signing with the Bandbox. So it's kind of their certificate of authenticity. You can kind of see it there. Well, the first thing that occurs to me is that there's no other designate. It's plain and black. And it's also very telling to me that this official size hockey puck. So is it official or is it not? It looks like it's from, it says official, Canada, and Lindsay. So, okay, if it's an official hockey puck, that's fine, but there's no kind of, shouldn't it have like a Ducks logo here or below the signature? This is a black piece of plastic with illegible silver writing on it. I guess you could display them together, but if you were to get one of those puck displays, nothing signifies what it is at all. So as a collectible, here's a whole lot of nothing again. I guess I get what they were going for, but there are much better ways to do this and make it a collectible and something. This isn't anything anybody want to display, right? This is going to go in a drawer somewhere or in a box somewhere, and no one has any idea that that's Matt Doherty, unless you put it with this little certificate of authenticity. But even in that case, it just doesn't make a very good display. Another certificate of authenticity, I guess, fell out, but I can't tell what it's supposed to be because it says obtain this item personally or through a trusted partner. I assume it's the spoon or the Beanie Baby, I guess. Let's look at their box because I really want to kind of see where their thinking is with this. All right, the BAM parody pins, 90s edition. All right, so looks like there was 4 there, including a Furby and a Super Soaker. The shoes look like they're supposed to be a limited edition, only 250. I don't know if they gave 2 pins to everybody, so there could have been some kind of combination with the shoes and the Furby and the Super Soaker, or if everybody either got the Furby and the Super Soaker or the 2 shoes and no mixing and matching. I don't know. But I guess that's cool. Right now, as I'm thinking about it, the pins are my favorite part of this box, which doesn't say a whole lot. All right, Beanie Babies from the 90s, commons and rares. I have no idea. So it says look for some rares to show up in certain boxes valued at $50 or more. Well, I guess I got to do some research on this Beanie Baby and see if it's a common or a rare. If it's a rare and it's worth something, then yeah, value-wise the box is great, but it's still not thrilling me as far as a collectible goes. And then there's the hockey puck. Looks like you get either gold or silver paint pen. Again, nothing to indicate the movie, nothing to indicate the Ducks, just plain and black. Alright, okay, looks like there were 3 different fight posters. Again, looking all about the same as far as quality and design and creativity, which is a whole, not great. Alright, the spoon. Soup Nazi, obviously. Check out this custom spoon donning the famous quote. Well, what makes this custom is the fact that it's got writing on it. I could take a Sharpie and write something on the other side, and all of a sudden it's a custom spoon. I'm not really getting this at all. All right, that's pretty much it. The next box is Indestructible. I got to tell you guys, as excited and pleased I was with the anniversary box, and really trying to give Bambox a pass a lot of the time, just because their focus has always been on providing unique but collectible items. I don't see a whole lot of collecting here. So let's go over the different aspects of the Bambox, right? Art. Not art. It just isn't. It's a graphic poster that's honestly not very creative in my mind. Okay, art autographs. Here's our autograph. There was no special autograph, no chances of a special autograph. Just this plain black puck with the signature of somebody we don't know. You know what? If you're a big fan of the Mighty Ducks movie and you did know it, you still wouldn't know it. There's nothing to indicate anything on here except that signature, which you can't really make out anyway. So there's your autograph. Pins. The pins is where they kind of came through this time around. I like the sneakers. These are cool. Pins are hot for those of you that collect pins. Good deal. Collectibles.
Really, with Seth and Amy?
Let me just see. Really?
You got it.
Really? Really? Come on.
Really?
Really? Now maybe I got really lucky. And you'll know by the time you see this part of the video, because I'll have researched it. But collectibles? I'm not hanging this spoon anywhere. It's not going in my spoon collection, which I don't have, and I'm not going to start with this one. This is a whole lot of nothing, really. I mean, you can kind of see, again, hey, let's be fun, let's be unique, let's get some items in there that they're not going to expect, that they're not going to get in other boxes, but they gotta be a little bit interesting, rather than just, here's what my reaction to most of these, huh, well, what about that? Nothing exciting, nothing that really blows me away, nothing I can get jazzed about. So what do we say? Art, autographs, collectibles, not really. Comics, no comics in here. And what was that last thing? Oh, pins, which we talked about. So, I gotta give this box a C. I'm just not feeling it at all. And I hate saying that because I know Bambox has such, as a company, they've been so good about trying to be different, and they tried that here. They really did. Just the execution just was very, very disappointing to me. And it's interesting because Bambox kind of reminds me of late of a new one I've been getting that's called the Collector's Case. So I'm going to be reviewing the Collector's Case, which I just got here in a little bit too. So it's going to be interesting to see the contrast between two boxes that kind of exist in the same similar space, you know, collectibles, art, autographs, things like that. So I'm interested to dig into that one. But for now, this is a C box for sure for me. I hope they come back next month. I don't think I'm getting them next month. I'm skipping Indestructible. I think I'm going to go into April with the Bambox, just kind of give that a break, move to a couple of different boxes for March. But I'm interested to see what some of those unboxings come out for next month, because this month I'm not sure they're all going to be all that great. I haven't seen any yet, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, a big meh this time around. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all those good places. I'd love to see your comments. What do you think of the Bambox? The Bamboxes, I got this like a week ago, so it's out there. A lot of people have gotten it. I'd love to see your comments on this box as well. If you like this video, hit that like button and show the channel some love. It could really use it. And until next time, we will see you later. Bye-bye.